Hello, friends, and welcome back to Aunt Mikey's Place. Aunt Mikey here, and today I learned that the next episode or the next big update is coming to Equinox, which will add to the story. The latest devs blog number 9, which you can read on Steam, actually shares some great concept art and stuff and some of the process to building the game, and a little heads up into chapter 5. So it looks pretty interesting. I'm excited, and I am super behind on catching up in the story, because I've been kind of just fiddling around. So what I'm going to do is we're going to actually go into my journal and let's go to my quests, and we're just going to go ahead and jump right back into the story quest. All these side quests I can catch up on, but I really want to catch up on the main story. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to be looking for a couple of caves. Let's see where they are in reference to, so they're pretty far off from where I am. So what I'm going to do is fast travel back to my barn. And then we'll go ahead and do some horse tending real quick, because then we'll get some extra benefits from that. There's no, you don't get penalized for not doing this stuff, but it gives you a little like boost. So since we're here, we're going to go ahead and do all the things. I don't have any viewers yet, so I'm pretty much just talking to myself. But if you're watching this video later, thanks so much for joining me, and I appreciate you being here. If this is your first time here, my name is Miss Shelley. Aunt Mikey is what I go by here on YouTube, and my channel originally started as someone who collects toys and dolls specifically. I really love to share them and stuff, but circumstances changed in my life, so there's a pivot, and every once in a while I still have some something to share collectible wise, but for the most part I'm leaning into the video games because I don't have to keep buying new ones, and I need it to turn. But so this gives me something I can still share and do on my channel. New and exciting content coming soon too, not video game related, not toy related, totally different, totally new. I'm going to be going on an adventure, and I plan to share that with you. I'll be sharing some of my prep, and then of course the adventure itself, because that's going to take me away from my computer, and I won't be able to stream games while I'm doing that. Excuse me. I think I'm fully over my head cold and possible pneumonia now. I can breathe without any difficulty, and but right now my throat's a little funky because I just ate lunch and drank soda. Fun fact, those kind of things, especially soda and certain foods, can cause your throat to be less than ideal for speaking and singing and stuff like that. Not that I'm going to torment you with singing. That is not something you deserve. That is reserved for people who are very close to me. Ironically, you always hurt the ones you love. Alright, we are headed for a cave. We have some new settings too. I can actually switch it so that we don't see any other people in the game if I want to. As well as making the UI disappear for screenshots. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I prefer to have the UI when I'm adventuring, but it's not necessary when I'm posing. I just saw something over here. Let's go check this out. A raven feather. A flower. The main spot where you can find raven feathers is the cemetery by town. But I do like these ruins. They're really cool. There's our cave. Let's dismount. Remove the vines and head inside. Go deep enough. There we go. The flashlight comes on. And if you're new to the game, the caves are interesting because they're always circles, so you can't really get lost. This must be tied to the ancient beliefs of the island, but what does it mean? And who were these hooded figures? More questions than answered. If you're watching, let me know how I sound. Can you hear me okay? Alright. Let's do a screen grab here. This is a pretty neat spot. There we go. Alright, time to head back. We'll wander down a different passage just for fun. And then my phone went off. Ugh. Let me see what is needed. This is a message. Nope, that's not the notification I wanted to look at. Alright. Now I'm going to go ahead and switch this sound over to vibrate so that I will still know if I have an important notification, but you don't necessarily have to hear that. Alright, apologies. Head back outside. And that cave has been explored. We have one cave left. Can I ride all the way down? Sure can. There's a lot of raven feathers down here. I thought there was a artifact down here when I played the game before the launch and the wipe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey. Alright, let's try. We might have a problem. If we do, we can just teleport. We might have to teleport. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oops, I got stuck. Let's go gather the raspberries while we're here. I think that's the first time I've managed to get myself stuck like that. Of course, I knew better. I knew I shouldn't take the horse down those steps, but I did it anyway. Alright, let's go this way. I don't even know what the weekly is this week. Oh, delphinium. That makes sense. Oh, great. It's not hard to... I missed a turn again. We're looking for the Twilight Passage Cave. It's always a good idea to collect stuff while you're going around because you never know who's going to ask for what or what you're going to need to upgrade your gear. Upgrading your gear really helps mostly for like the races and stuff. You could like do the whole story and stuff without ever even worrying about them. You could just use gear as cosmetic if you want. The game is very flexible like that. It's one of the things I like about it. Of course, the thing I like most is riding horses and how they look. But all right, here we go. our caves. Let's dismount. Pull down these vines. Oh good, my flashlight came on right away. That's not creepy at all. Oops, I'm gonna delete this. What the actual? I need to get the hell out of here. Yep, that one's definitely... Ooh, we've got a new journal entry. Something to do with souls. Yep, so we've got Kendra's journal. And then we've got our journal. I like that they've split it now so it's easier to see the two different parts. Oh, now we need to read Sarah's message. Let's check. We've got messages. Oh, we've got a message from Misty also. About the lighter you found. There's only one person on the island with WD initials, Walter Davidson. I recognize that name. Yeah, you should. He's been doing maintenance work all over the island forever. Known for being odd and a recluse. Right. I delivered a package to him recently. How do you think he's connected to all this? Let's find out. There's only one way to find out. I'll visit him and see what I'll find. Okay, but be careful. I can't leave work, otherwise I would join you. I'll let you know how it goes. Alright, let's see where this quest is at. Where is... Oh, there, over there. So, let's teleport to the tack shop, because that's the closest spot we've got. I only have a couple of fast travel points, the barn and the tack shop, but... Hey, I gained reputation and a journal entry. I have to admit, I'm pretty blown away by finding that cave relief. It was massive. Standing before it was almost overwhelming. How many more caves like that exist on the island, and what do those hooded figures symbolize exactly? Let's talk to Wendy. She wants seagull feathers. Always good to get some... I guess we don't need more reputation here. Can I see your wares? Let's see. Nope, we have reputation to go, so. A pleated skirt. No, that doesn't seem like very good for riding. I want to see what they look like. Although my current pants are better apparently than... Oh no, I do not do polos. In real life, I hate how they feel. This does nothing for you. It is merely cosmetic. No, I'm not wearing slip-ons. That's ridiculous. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's my reputation. Where's my horse? Oh yeah, I do remember coming to this place before. We're gonna dismount for this. A rotten smell. Is that smell coming from the garbage or something else? It reeks. Burnt clothes. A burned pile of clothes. That's suspicious. I do not need to sit. A broken window. Looks like someone smashed their hand through the window in a fit of rage. Follow Walter's traces. There's the footprints. You don't see it lit up as long as they used to. this guy go? Of course, I have done all this stuff before, but it's been a while. Maintenance guy ruined the pipes in the kitchen, all because you wanted a bigger stove. Do you have any idea how much it'll cost to fix this? Everyone recommended that we use him. They said he's been fixing stuff on the island for years. I will sue him. I will sue. Professional maintenance guy is suddenly going around breaking things? Seems weird. What is it? No idea. Lilies. Level up. Oops. Hey Emily, how's it going? Alex, it's been a strange day. How come? We had a handyman come over, Mr. Davidson. Dad asked to help fix our generator, but instead of fixing it, he broke it even more. Probably by accident, no? I don't know. He was shouting and hitting it. Okay, that's not really how you fix things. Did you notice anything else odd about Mr. Davidson, except abusing your generator? He kept scratching himself, had this rash, and the way he looked at me made me uncomfortable. How do you mean? His eyes. He looks scary. Thanks, Emily. I'll see you around, okay? I hope so. Let's investigate the broken generator. Definitely broke it. There's that smell again, same as by his trailer. Something rotten. Is he sick? Some diseases can change people's behaviors. See what he wants. Fossils. Guy has a pretty big stride. Look at these big spaces between his prints. Was he hopping? Why can't I move? I still can't move. We get on a horse. Let's back the horse up. Let's try again. No, I still can't move. There we go. Let's have a chat with Carmen. Have you seen Walter Davidson? I haven't, but I know he's supposed to be here today and fix some stuff in the riding arena. Check with Thomas. Let's go check with Thomas. He's over here. Apples. Have you seen Walter Davidson? He just passed through here heading towards the arena. It was extremely odd. It was as if his presence spooked all the horses or something. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine now that he's gone. Are you talking about Walter? Yeah, I think that's his name, the maintenance guy. Did he do anything to you? He was lurking around the arena, just staring at me riding, but then he tried to approach me. The moment he got close, my horse lost it. I've never seen Zephyr act that way before. She's usually very friendly. Thankfully, that made him back off and he left. But the look in his eyes as he walked towards me completely freaked me out. What the hell is that guy's problem? I don't know, but that's what I'm trying to figure out. Good thing Zephyr here had your back. Oh yeah, the creep's lucky my girl didn't kick his head off. I swear, it really felt like he wanted to hurt me. I hear you. Be careful, Natalie. I'll see you around. Do do do. Listen to this. Okay, so there's definitely something up with Walter. Right, don't know what yet. You know, I recently heard this girl, Paige Hansen, mention she was scared of Walter. Paige Hansen? She works at the market, curly hair. I think I know who that is. I heard it from Danny, but he didn't have time to go into any details. Could be worth asking him about it. Do-do-do. I don't have enough poppies. I don't like that look on your face. Why are you looking at me like that? I think it's time for Sarah to have some fun, so I've arranged a little something for you. What? Alex? You're making me panic. Spill the beans. You, my sweet friend, are going on a date with Bill, and before you object, I think you should give the guy a shot. I can tell he's sincere. Just one date, and if it sucks, you'll never hear me mention his name again. Wow, Bill got through your defenses? That's impressive. Fine, I'll give him a chance. I'll let him know, and I want all the dirty details the moment the date is over. Go away before I change my mind. Bye. Open the door. Where's my horse? Still against the wall. He doesn't usually stay where I left him. Alright. No, we are not doing that. We're going to talk to Danny. Daily delivery. Here's your violets. Main quest. Hey Danny, what's up Alex? I heard Paige Hansen had some trouble with Walter Davidson recently. Do you know what happened? Paige came by here. She was all riled up and drank a lot to calm her nerves. She claims Walter has been stalking her after she saw something she shouldn't have. What could she have seen? Honestly, no idea. There's not much to tell about Walter Davidson. Quiet, hardworking man, a bit strange, sure, but mostly keeps to himself. No one has ever had any problems with him to my knowledge. You don't know shit, pretty boy. Is that so? What do you know? If you want me to talk, better get me a drink. Sure. Don't tell me you want the drunken mule again. I'm out of ingredients. You should talk to Paige. She works at the market. She wants puppies. I'm out of puppies. Ask Danny about the ingredients. Bourbon, eggs, and raspberries. Okay, but that's a side quest, and we're gonna go talk to Paige. Paige is not here. Ask around for Paige. I don't know where Paige is, but it means more customers for me, so I'm not complaining. She wants dandelions. Main quest. Haven't seen her today, which is odd. I had to accept her order delivery in her place. Do you know where she could be? No clue. Hey, what about this guy? I swung by Paige's house yesterday, but she refused to open the door. What makes you think she wants to talk to you? I've known her forever. I can be persuasive. Guess it's worth a try. She lives in a house in the forest near the wooden bridge. It's east from here and past the water tower. This way. We could do this race while we're here. I don't really want to do a race at nighttime though. It's hard enough to see where I'm going. Here we are at Paige's house. Hello, viewer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Go away, she says. Paige, I'm Alex. I just want to talk. I don't want to talk. Leave me alone. Let's find some clues. There's clearly tracks here going all around the house. Someone has been watching her. That rotten smell again. Someone knocked this plant over. Looks like someone has been clawing at the keyhole. Oh, that is freaky. No wonder she's hiding. I know you don't know me or have any reason to trust me, but I'm here to help. How can you help me? That depends. Can you tell me what happened? You wouldn't believe me if I did. Listen, I can tell someone's been outside your window. I can see the tracks. It was Walter Davidson, wasn't it? Yes, I saw him. I'm not making it up. I believe you. I've also seen and experienced some weird shit lately, and I've also had the urge to lock myself in my house and not come out again. But that won't solve anything in the long run. The problems won't disappear by themselves. If you'll allow me, I'm here to help, okay? You can trust me, I swear. Hey, thanks for coming out to talk to me. Can you tell me exactly what's been going on? It all started with that creep Walter. Suddenly I began seeing him everywhere. At work, in the market, in the bar. when I was out with my friends. First, I didn't think much of it because I know he's always been a bit odd, but never someone you had to worry about. But the way he was looking at me now was different. There was something in his eyes, a look that terrified me. He wanted to hurt me, I swear. Then 2 nights ago, I saw him together with Jenny's mom, Beverly. I could tell they were talking about me, but I couldn't hear what they said. It was on that night that I saw Walter right outside my house. It scared me to death. I thought he was going to break my door down and attack me, but then he was suddenly gone. I don't know why. I'm scared to death, Alex. What if he comes for me at night? Okay, this is going to sound weird as hell, but just go with it. My mom used to make these protective amulets to ward off evil things. We have them in our windows. Normally, I wouldn't believe in that stuff, but I've recently seen things that make me think they actually work. What if I get you one? Do you really think it'll help? Weirdly enough, I do. It's worth a shot. Do you know how to make those amulets? I think I remember how it's done. Okay, please make one for me, and hurry. I will. You stay put, okay? Alright, so we need to collect some fossils. Which means I need to go down to the beach. I don't know if there's any fossils down there, but I know there's fossils up here on this island. Alright, let's start by teleporting here. Kind of cool how the horses line up at the things now. Hitching posts, that's what they're called. They're not things, they're hitching posts. I mean, they are things. See any fossils. I'm gonna have to go on the other island. camera did something funky. Probably my hand twitched. Can't jump. That's annoying. Now we need to go to Alfred. Alfred is the guy in the lighthouse, so we're already close to there. Actually, it doesn't suck that we had to come here to find the fossils. The museum's changed up a little bit. Let's do a delivery. He wants raspberries. Let's give him this artifact. It's not intact, but still a very good find. This was used by first locals to hold food and other ingredients. However, its use isn't the most exciting part of what they're made of. Mixture of, mainly of horse manure. I kind of wish I knew that before picking it up with my bare hands. Horse manure does more good than harm. Sadly, their method of creating such bowls from manure has been long forgotten, but perhaps researching this piece will help restore that knowledge. And we can complete this side quest because we brought him food. And back to the main quest. I see you're in good spirits today. After a hot dish from Maya, pastries from Selena, and a bottle of whiskey from Old Williams, who wouldn't be? Thanks for your kindness. My pleasure. I need you to teach me how to make protective amulets, like the ones Mom made for our windows at the barn. Finally. Of course I can. Do you have the materials? I do. Good. Now pay close attention. This is knowledge and techniques passed down through the generations. There it is. That's how we make protective amulets. Thank you. I'll make sure I don't forget. Keep making them and you'll master the craft in no time. I'm telling you, we're going to need more of these soon. Trust me, I will. Thanks. Hi, Vader. Vader says meow. What time is it? It's not time for dinner yet, my love. Off you go. He's probably just annoyed that there are no birds outside to watch right now. Will reduce the time it takes to get there. Oh my goodness. Ho, ho, ho. Why didn't we pick up the knocked over flower pot? Just left it there. Paige, I'm back. I have the amulet for you. Finally, please just leave by the door. Anything else I can do for you? I don't think so. But if you really think these amulets work, then maybe more people on the island need them too. You should make more so everyone is safe. You're not the first person to tell me that. I'll go now, Paige, but don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything, okay? Beverly's name keeps coming up. Good thing I know exactly who I can ask about her. Oh, and I got an achievement. Go to Jet's house. Jet's house is way over there. We are just a shade over an hour, and that's a little longish for a video, so I'm actually going to go ahead and cut it off here. But I will be back because I do want to catch up on this storyline. I'm going to keep on streaming it just so I can share that with everybody who wants to see. So thanks so much for watching, whether you watched any part of this live or later. I appreciate you, and if you enjoyed any part of my video, please do click like, click subscribe, and if you want to, click that bell also so that you don't miss any live streams or new videos. I hope that you have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend, and don't forget the reason for the extra day off, if you're lucky enough to have Monday off. I am so grateful for the servicemen and women who give their lives all the time for our freedom. I am thankful for their sacrifice and the sacrifice of their families. Sending my love out to all the active and veteran service members out there, and those who made the ultimate sacrifice. Folks, don't forget to go out there and be kind to each other, and be kind to yourselves. Kindness can change the world. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody.